it be dead. DED dead. So let's ignore that
It kind of
one.
looked dead the first place, so you know.
And now it's actually Vicaral's turn. So it actually goes to you. You didn't have to wait too long.
Yeah, so Vikral looks up at these things and can totally tell that they're undead, yeah? Would you say that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's chunks of flesh like literally dangling off. So the face that's chewing on your arm has its cheek flopped into your bloodied arm. Like there's a bunch of like rotting cheek in your bloodied arm hanging off of its face. So you can see both your cheek inside of its mouth and its cheek on your wound.
He freaks out at like the thought of it grabbing his arm, and he's like, ah! He throws his arm up, and as he does, this spell is cast kind of almost accidentally. It's protection from good and evil.
Sure, absolutely.
And he goes like running back. 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Okay.
Taking 2 attacks of opportunity if they get him.
I will certainly take those attacks of opportunity against you.
With disadvantage.
Let me just do that again because of the disadvantage. So that time I actually rolled natty 1 because of disadvantage.
Yes.
And your AC is what again?
14.
Okay, so the first one I rolled a natty 1 because of disadvantage, so it would have hit. So it goes to attack at you, but it's like it's no matter how hard it tries and how good of a grab it had on your leg, it's like it grabs your leg, but like doesn't really. Like something just outside your actual flesh is stopping it from getting the actual grip, and you slip away no problem. The other one, however. Because like you were flinching from that leg grab, even though like it did get away. The other one like reaches and grabs at you and does actually sink its fingernails into your flesh and starts like ripping and pulling at you, trying to bite into you. Dealing to another 3 points of damage. Once again, mostly from those fingernails biting into you. Go on. That's your whole turn, correct?
Yeah, that's my whole turn.
Perfect. Thuntar, you are next.
All right, so I am going to approach this here douchebag, and I'm going to try to give him the old thwackaroony.
Thwackaroony.
Thwackaroony it is.
Hey, that's a lot better.
There you go. That's a good old hit.
I walk
It's been
up
a long
and
time since we've seen Splat. Wow!
I walk up to him and I scream, "Splat the man's blood!" And I whack him with this fucking huge club for 14 points of damage.
14 points of
Jaxo
damage.
can see Heck just flinching horribly at the whole ordeal of Splat.
That is absolutely amazing. You do 14 points of damage. It is in fact still standing because what happens is you hit this thing with Splat, you hit it right in its head, and its head like crunches down into its chest, but like stays intact. It's like its neck and it's like inside of its chest and whatnot were destroyed enough that its whole head goes into its chest, but like within its chest where it's missing flesh and whatnot, and it's missing all the sinew on the inside, you can actually see it's like and blinking eyes still moving from within the chest itself. Okay.
I'll take 0 of that.
Okay, now it'd be my turn. Let me make my attack rolls before I continue working what I was working on. So we're gonna make the first, I'm gonna make my attack against Thuntar. That's gonna be attack against Thuntar, and it is a miss. It's a amazing miss. However, because Vicarol ran down there, these other ones are gonna start closing in on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. That's gonna be, and that's his whole move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's just gonna move up to here, but he can't attack yet. This one's gonna go. Realizing that everything's on the other side, goes 1, 15, 25, 35, and has to stay there. That's his whole turn. So attack against Thuntar misses. The other one, I'm sorry, will. The other one is going to attack as well.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage against you, of course. Yeah,
I'm gonna look over at Peg and go, remind me not to piss off your friend.
Solve the problem.
Oh, drop low, it's actually drop higher one. My apologies. It's a miss.
Yeah.
From the first attack. And let me just adjust that. So drop higher one. Oh, double sevens. That's also a miss against you with a second attack, and finally the third attack against you.
Protection against good and evil is a good spell.
In the right
That is a
scenario,
fucking great
three
spell.
attacks
Really a good
against you are
spell.
misses. 3 attacks against you are misses.
Yeah.
So absolutely amazing. They're kind of like surrounding you, but you have the spell up around you that's stopping them from hurting you. You don't have to worry about Constitution saves because you're taking no damage. After their turns is going to be Peck's turn, please, and thank y'all.
I don't even know what's going on, like, at all. Like, Peck can't see anything. I don't know anything.
Does
I guess
Peck have
I'll
any
step
form
forward.
of light spell?
No.
Oh, well.
That's he goes to sleep at night.
You didn't have a,
Actually,
Well, have a light.
you know what Peck can do? And I'm gonna fucking do it. Because
well,
I
oh,
realized
did you
the
have like a
druids
lantern
do this
lit?
at some point.
Light a torch?
I have a candle, and basically the light that's got
Yeah.
me as someone who can't see is a candle light.
Ooh,
Yep.
magic can.
So, like, basically,
Okay, I didn't know if you had a
what
torch or
I
a
can do. Let me just check. My monster man is. I actually need to check 2 things, so it might give me.
Yep. You check your stuff. That's not a problem. Where is you? There is you is.
This is gonna be worth it if I can do it.
Please let us know your secret plan, sir.
I want to turn into a giant badger. They
Oh,
have dark vision 30 feet.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well.
Badgers have dark vision.
Does that mean you have what's your? Do you actually become a large-sized creature?
No, it's a
Yeah.
medium.
Okay,
It's a giant
medium-sized
badger.
creature.
would if it were a large-sized creature.
Yeah.
But that's dark vision 30 feet. I also have
He did
advanced
say
on-
the word giant, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's like
but
compared
like
to
a
a
I was
centipede
countering
small.
Will's sass.
Oh. It's like regular badgers are pretty small, but also very vicious. And as I
Honey badger
yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Where is Peck? There you are.
Honey
I have
badger's
so
a
many
real life giant
characters.
badger.
All right, advanced.
Yeah,
Honey
but
badgers.
you know, Peck is more than a meme. So it's a regular badger, good old British badger, and then as a badger, will bound.
GM layer. Bam. There you go, Ollie.
And I
Yeah.
have
All right.
druids keep their multi-attack, right? So I don't have
Yeah.
this programmed in, so I'm just gonna have to type
do.
it.
There we go. This is amazing. Okay. Well, that's a hit.
1 attack, and
Mhm.
that is my bite attack.
Sure.
That's my 1, and then my second one is probably the same. It was actually different damage, but yeah, giant badger. Yeah.
Um,
Fucking, I planned the animals Peck would turn into in a worst case scenario.
Ollie, roll it. Describe it for me.
So Thuntar smacks this thing, and then Jaxo would see, but Peck flinches, and then there's just feathers on the ground, and then there's a badger that just tackles this thing and just bites, snarl, bite, and it very noticeably bites and spits everything. It's a fucking zombie.
Yep.
Bites, snarl, spits. It does the thing where it tackles it, like sort of pulls around for a bit, and just gets tackled. The other one.
Okay, so this is what happens. As you're doing that bite, blah 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 blah, and you're like ripping this thing apart, it falls to the ground. So much damage to it. It falls to the ground, lying there motionless and dead. But then, it continues to move. It actually continues to move and like clawing with its legs and whatnot missing, most of its torso missing, still trying to fight. What were you describing,
Like
Ollie?
I love this because it's one of my favorite like D&D things, the zombies.
Yeah. Isn't it so cool? It's unfortunate for you, but it's wicked cool. All right,
I'll just turn
Jaxo.
back. Yeah.
It's your turn, Jaxo.
Okay. I look at this thing and you guys got that one? I say, questioning. I'll take that as a yes, and I'll shoot the other one just to kind of.
Does your badger noise?
Spread the damage a little bit.
Have you ever
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got your names on the overlay. It took me ages, but I finally got the finally set up for a last minute session
I think
one
that's a
shot.
pretty good badger noise. Especially considering it's a bird that can't speak being a badger.
Does that hit?
A 14 hits, absolutely.
Or 5 damage.
And you're doing the one that the Badger was just fighting, correct?
No, I'm doing the one in the river.
Okay, cool. Thank you. 5 points of damage to the one in the river. So I was setting that up. All right, cool. And he takes the 5 points of damage. Thank you very much, sir. Is that your whole turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Vickerel, it's your turn.
All right, Vickerel's gonna come in. He's like, these things suck at hitting me, these stupid zombies. And he's gonna move
Dumb zombies.
2, 3,
So
4,
dumb.
5, 6, and then he's gonna. So you can get your opportunity attacks first.
Sure. That's going to be 4 opportunity attacks. Oh, man. So I'm going to have to do roll, what is it, 2d20, drop, higher 1 plus 3. I'm going to do that 3 times. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
I believe.
So that's a miss. What's your AC again? It's a 13?
14.
14, okay. That's a hit.
Okay, you hit 1. You hit 2.
And lastly, I was hoping for 3. So I'm going to do the
Alright,
total
you
of
get 2.
roll 2d6 plus, I think it's plus 6, right? 2d6 plus 2, sorry. So you take a total of 8 points of damage between the 2 attacks that hit you.
Yeah, that hurt me quite a bit, and
Yep.
he's pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
So he just looks at them, and he just like gets this like black look to his eyes. Not that anyone can see it, and he casts Shatter.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Shatter.
All right.
And he's obviously gonna cast it right there where it can hit all of them.
And what's the DC? It's a
Thanks for
DC
telling us
14.
where you are.
DC 14.
That's 5 of them, huh? So roll 5d 20 plus 3. So it's a success, fail, 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 success. So 3 of them take full damage and 2 of them take half damage. We were just gonna have the these 3. Let me show it to you. Ooh, excuse me, as I belch like a dirty boy. We're gonna have these 3 take the full damage. Okay.
Okay, no, okay, it's that.
Okay. Anything else for your turn,
a quick
sir?
thing,
Sure.
a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage. So that bridge
Yep.
is also taking that damage.
It takes more than that, though, right?
Shatter doesn't do. It's metal or crystal or something like that.
No, yeah, but then also after that, it says a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Yeah. Some spells are like if it's a building, which a bridge would be, it does more. I think that's what he was searching for.
No, it's fine. I'm fine with a bridge
Here.
being something that's much more easily destroyed than a wall, but I completely understand what you're saying, Ollie. But I like the idea of what he's saying there. And so, yeah, we're going to say this spot of the bridge is broken. I'll try to find a
No,
little
I
token to
agree.
throw on top there.
It happens. It's just some spells are like buildings are a different thing.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
That's on broke ass bridge.
So you're actually going to break a good portion of the bridge right here. I'll find a little token for it, but I'm going to say that these 2 that are right here are going to fall into the water because of that. Okay?
Perfect,
Awesome.
thanks.
You're welcome. That's your turn. Thuntar, it's your turn. I'm going to find a token,
All
like I
right.
said.
I'm gonna try to fucking kill this guy. I don't like the fact that he's still alive. Splat. Yeah, boy.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I believe this is not a... Okay, cool. So I get to do this.
There you go. I was just recasting it so it could be red. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, you ready? How much damage is that? That's so I have to DC 15. He dies. So Eric, finish the kill. Describe it.
All right. So I pick up my. I swing this
Mike just
huge.
head is already in its chest.
Yeah. I swing this huge thing back. For a moment, I look. I'm just gonna swing this thing back into its head. Then I stop for a moment, like a half a second, and I just swing this down through the side of its chest, just crushing this creature and just slamming it into the ground, and then just stomping it again for good measure.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, it is gone completely. That brings us to the bad guys' turns. And they're going to start lumbering forward towards you, Vickerel. 1, 2, 3, 4 is enough to get into range for attacking. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not. These guys, that's 10, 20, And then 10, following the other one's lead, 20, 30, 10. Okay, so one of them is going to be able to attack you, Vickrell. 10.
Mm-hmm.
And that's their whole turns. Let's make that one attack against you, sir. This is with disadvantage, of course. Ah. So he comes lumbering forward. And he reaches out to hit you, but as he reaches out to like grab at you, he actually grabs into a part of your robes that you see it happening, and you like freak out and you grab the wrist and release an Eldritch Blast, blasting off of a chunk of his arm. So he's like, and imposing a -1 to his attack rolls moving forward. That's going to be the one that actually could attack you, which is this guy right here. I'll put a nice little purple token because that's your color. Okay, awesome. So that's...
No, I'm not gonna do anything. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. And after that's gonna be Peck's turn. I know it doesn't. You can't really see it because Peck was made invisible, but Peck's there.
Peck's there. That's the badger. I can see the badger.
There. Now he's on the turn order.
There we go. That's Peck.
Hey, honey badger. Is that your whole turn, sir?
Yeah. Man, I thought you were inside a building. I was so ready to burrow into it. I was so ready to use this digging speed.
So
You're totally going to.
he
That's
double
what I
moved.
do.
Awesome. After that's gonna be Jaxo.
I'm gonna turn over, and I actually can see the things now. They're just on the edge of my vision. I go, oh, there's more with your friend over there. I say, to Funtar.
Not Guntar. He's back.
I just look very wild right now. My eyes just like completely wide. I'm not like really paying attention to my surroundings. I'm just flailing my my great club around, looking angrily at this next thing.
I'm just gonna, as seeing that, I'm just gonna, okay, you do you. And I'm just gonna try and shoot one over by Vickrell.
I like your bridge, Scott.
Yeah, working on it.
Bridge skills 10 out of 10.
And I doubt that's a hit.
Yeah, no.
That's actually a hit. That is exactly a hit.
Scott,
Oh man.
look up.
8?
I think it's crack in the Roll20 thing. There's a good like.
And that's 6 damage. The one that's just in front of Vickrell.
It's all nice and glowy.
This one.
Okay. You do. That's a total of 6 points of damage. Thank you very much. He was already pretty damn injured, so that hurt him even more. Thank you. And what else do you do with the rest of your turn?
I am I'm not gonna do anything. I don't really have stuff for like bonus actions.
Okay, so then that'll be your whole turn, sir. Thank you so much. All right, after that is going to be Vickrell's turn.
Vickrell sees this honey badger coming up, hoping it's friendly.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's been pretty ballsy so far, and he's gonna continue to be ballsy. He's gonna move back. I would assume like I could be here under the tree because I'm assuming that I'm just under the tree.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, and then he's going to cast.
Gonna make my
Let me
2
make
attacks
sure
for opportunity
the
against you
range on
first,
shadow.
okay?
Yeah, go ahead. You get one with both disadvantage.
Oh, I
one
will.
with the -1 extra. I'm good. I'm good.
This would be the one with the -1. All right, so that misses. That's a minus.
Yeah, that -1. That -1 helps.
Yep. All right.
All right. And then I'm going to cast Shatter again right there.
Oh, gorgeous. So does you're keeping it so Peck is just barely out of the range. Roll it for me.
Well, it's just a saving throw.
Of course. And that's
You wanna roll
4 of
the
them.
3d8.
No, 5 of them are again. Jesus.
5 of them.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, that's bootylicious, baby.
Oh my God! They
That's
all
horrible.
fail.
and they all take 24
all
points
fail.
of damage.
How much?
No, they
No, I'm
took
just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's-
5. You
it's
rolled
a
garbage.
saddest shatter
Yeah.
I've ever
Ever.
heard.
Pew,
Heck
pew,
won't even know that you cast a spell.
Yeah.
He thinks that maybe they just stumbled a little bit.
You hear it, damn it.
That was a pretty sad casting of a spell. That actually is something that you legit could have like wiped them all out and cleaned
Hey,
them out.
I dealt 5 points of damage to 5 different creatures. That's still pretty good.
Okay, and
It's
so
valuable considering it's low level.
Thuntar, it's your turn.
All right, so given that he informed me that my friends are in the fight too, I thought that Vicarol and all of them were just out of trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually rage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna step forward. And I'm going to reckless attacks this guy.
Sure.
And so, for those of you that don't know, essentially, I'm going to allow these guys. I'm going to take advantage, but these guys get advantage against me. Didn't help.
Yeah, it does. It hits.
You hit it.
Oh yeah, boy! Splat.
An 8 hits these things.
All right, 12 points of damage. It is
They
still,
are not trying
sorry,
to
that's
defend
14
themselves.
points of damage, right? Because you're raging.
Yes, rolling 14 points of damage. You are correct. I forgot to do it. I have a thing specifically for raging, but yes.
It is still standing.
All right. Well, that's
Raging
all I can do.
offhand.
Okay, awesome, beautiful. Thank you very much. All right, it's time for me to make my attacks. These things see the badger coming up. This one immediately turns around and starts going for the new source of food. This one's now going to continue following what it's been following the whole time. Zombie's kind of like, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always out of my reach there. This one's like 1. Is like 1, 2.
That first one is the one like horror character that no matter how far you go, it's still there. It's still great.
Yeah.
Okay. And so they both come all the way up to you, but only one of them gets a chance to attack you. One attacks Peck, and one's attacking Thuntar. So first, let's attack. Where are you? Let's attack Will with 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a miss.
Yeah, it is.
Let's attack Ollie with 1d20 plus. Ugh, it's a miss. And let's attack Eric with
Advantage.
Scott, that isn't a miss.
a 10
I
hit
have
you.
an AC 10.
14 hit.
Ooh!
I'm a badger.
Ooh!
Badger.
Sweet.
Badger,
I hit
badger,
twice.
badger,
Eric, did I hit you as well?
Mushroom.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yes.
See, he knows what I'm talking about.
This one's against Ollie. 6 points of
He gets
damage.
my 2006 memes.
And against
Right?
Thuntar,
Yeah.
5 points of damage.
You guys hurt me mentally.
Yeah.
5 points.
You
There's
realize,
a reason
like,
why Peck's so grumpy.
I remember when I learned about the whole badger mushroom thing. It was old. Mind you, I was like on early YouTube, right? But it was old when I found out about it. Like I found out about Charlie the Unicorn when it was not popular anymore. Mind you,
Oh, God.
it was never popular.
That
So-
thing.
And
Never.
mind you, that was like 2010. So.
It was
just not
popular
talk
with
about
weird
that.
kids and like weirder than me weird kids.
Yeah. So
kids I thought were
Mathis's
weird.
girlfriend is how I found out about those things. So.
It's a magical Leopleurodon.
The Leopleurodon, Charlie.
Okay, let's not go
Guys,
down
my
this.
turn.
Oh god, down this rabbit hole.
Sorry.
My
I told you
turn.
guys not to. Told you.
Package your turn.
Great, I'll roll my things. I'll roll just... No, I'll do them separate, because otherwise it doesn't make any dang sense.
Rawr.
This is the Dale Work show. We just rehash decade-old memes.
Hit.
Hit.
Yeah, I mean, that's Scott in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ollie, with the first one, hold on. Hold the phone. Put it down. Nobody's there. With the first one, you drop him, and so that's 7. That's gonna be a DC 12. He has
I'm
to
not
beat.
proud of that joke, but I am.
You'll die alone.
He succeeds, gets back up, so you like ripping it apart and whatnot. It's like, "Ah."
And then I claw it.
And it does it
What
again.
is this man?
It's like you're like ripping chunks out of it, but it's still gone. Like ah.
Jesus Christ.
Like in its chest cavity, I'm pulling a Sid right now.
You are now just this creature.
That's
All right.
me. That's all I can do.
Why is there a random badger over here? That's weird. Delete that. All right, so now we're gonna go down to after you. It's gonna be Jaxo's turn. Jaxo, what are you doing? Who are you gonna try to help?
I am so annoyed because it is literally just one more step.
Use your range, bro.
You tried.
I will.
That's the important part.
Not actually, because you can go like. Oh, never mind. I don't understand how games work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, aren't the rocks rough terrain? Anyways?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Man.
He's in-
So I guess
He's in. Look at this.
Super
This
rip.
for him. This is 10, 20, 30.
oh, it's that far. So I'm gonna move
Yeah.
to here. I'm gonna move to here then, so I can.
You can move
Move
one
out.
more. You can move one more to be out of the rough terrain.
Okay, I
And
might
then
as well do that then.
Yep.
And so my character hopping off the rocks is gonna like pull that red like sash that hangs out of his like loincloth and kind of is gonna like tie it around his arm. And I'm raging. And
Is he
his
shooting
look
up?
of determination is gonna come over over his face. No.
Is this guy on jet?
What kind of rage is this?
It's well, I actually do have a
Because I'm
reasoning
stealing
for
that
it.
idea now.
I actually do have a reason for it, but
Go ahead.
and then I'm going to shoot this one.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
Oh, you're a jerk. You made him move that one square because these things can move 20 feet.
You rage with a bow. Boo.
I couldn't get into melee range.
Do your
Rage
damage.
with the bow. Grrr.
So you do 9 points of damage because you don't get to add rage damage because it's dex based, not strength based.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, it's a
I'm
ranged
never
weapon.
Yeah, I mean, even my rapier is not gonna add. That's the thing is it's
All
not
right.
ideal.
So you
So
can attack with a rapier.
you ready for this? The DC is a
Yeah, 2x
14 because it's 5 plus damage dealt. It hits exactly DC 14. It takes the arrow, so it takes the arrow, and the arrow like shoots it in the eye. It's like the force like breaks its neck, and its head is like flops backwards, and it like stumbles backwards. But then it continues walking forward like.
come on.
Absolutely,
Okay.
I love zombies. They're so douchey.
It's so funny.
All right, now it's Vikral's turn. Vikral.
I'm
I
like,
wanna
no,
back.
you little rat, like this. And the one that he just shot, I do that too. Actually, I have disadvantage. I have disadvantage, right?
You do. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll your second attack. I guess. I was gonna say that hits. So. Unless you roll a
I
one.
just realized. Where the hell is my? There it is.
Okay. Well, either way,
Yeah.
you hit.
It
So
was meant to be.
Zombies!
hit it. Yep. And with that insane amount of 14 points of force damage, you, like I said, its head is knocked backwards. You place your hand right on its chest, and you hit it with so much magical force, you just blow its entire chest apart, making its flopped backwards head go flying off to the side. It is now
And then
dead.
as that happens, it's like, see what I mean?
And then,
Gorgeous.
and then a ways away, a badger kind of gets hit by a head.
Thuntar, your turn.
That's how you get ahead in life.
All right, so I got him. All right, I'm gonna continue my reckless attacks, and this time I'm gonna attack with my raging splat. That one's gonna hit, I imagine,
Yep.
with my
Hell, having that.
epic level 9.
And that's your whole.
Jesus Christ.
That's your whole 11 points of damage. It makes
Yeah.
its same saving throw
Jesus Christ.
against DC 16, and barely fails. Describe that kill for me, Eric.
All right, so the first time I did the same technique last time. I slammed its head into its body. I lift my my thing back up, thinking to go with the same technique, but Thuntar doesn't like to kill something the same way twice. So I just whack it again in the head, driving its head even further into its body, and just I stomp on its corpse as after it dies, and I am going to move. Are these things
No.
in my way? Are they
No.
rough terrain?
They're just prettification.
All right, so
It's just what Frank
right.
put there because Control Frank made these made this map.
Well, Control Alt Frank made a beautiful map,
He did. He did.
Beautiful
Yeah.
map.
Okay, there you go.
and I go up there and I say, "You do not hurt V-Man."
And then one of them jumps forward and starts ripping and tearing at V-Man and hits him almost immediately afterwards.
Did you have disadvantage on those rolls?
Drop higher one. Look at the rolls, sir. And
Them
so
rolls.
D6 plus 1. Do 6. Oh, he barely hurts him though. And then my attack against Ollie.
Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
I think I rolled the wrong number. Yeah, I said
Hit.
4. It's actually only a 10, but that hits anyways.
I'm a badger.
Yep.
Honey badge don't care.
Oh, 7 points of
I
damage.
care. I become Peck. Wait, where is he?
I become
I can
Peck.
do that.
Wait, where is he?
Oh.
I am not back.
You used to have the symbol, so you hit him in the corner. I was gonna poof, but yeah, I poof.
Poof. Here you are. Oh, I gotta go back to the other
Oh,
layer.
it's seamless, guys. Seamless
Luckily,
here.
instead of turning
go.
into a gemstone, I just turn into a boy.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Back. He's sipping his cup of
is
coffee like, oh, are we
These
still
are the
doing this?
quality special effects you get
Yeah.
on the Daily Extreme.
Quality.
Well, what kind of special effects do you want?
I don't know, make
Quality.
it blow up.
You mean like poof?
Woo!
No, like poof. And then we have a bird there.
To be
That
fair,
is beautiful.
If
Beautiful.
you actually see it, there is an explosion of like black feathers as he turns back.
10 special effects.
I'm sorry. You wanted to have black
Oh,
feathers.
That's
Oh,
not black.
I know, because there is no black. The darkest
There's no
one is
true
death.
black.
Yeah.
Just lack of light.
All right, so moving on. After that, that's their whole turn was attacking you guys, doing the damage they did. It's now going to go to Peck's turn.
Wah.
Wah.
Go on, Peck.
Yeah, I'm looking at my spells.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you didn't hear me because Will was making weird noises.
I wanted to call you a
Don't blame this
Brindleberry. I don't know what that is, but I hope
Did you
I
say
can-
Blindleberry?
Brindleberry.
Grindleberry. Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna shillelagh.
Shillelagh. You hit.
Okay, that's definitely a hit. Do you damage, sir? That's 8 points of damage. Let me roll my roll.
Roll your roll.
Still does it for magic, doesn't it? It's just any damage. It just comes up.
I mean, because this is just, it's
Aside from
technically...
silver, I imagine is the.
If you guys do magic damage, I allow it to get through. Like Shatter, I was allowing to just work, or Eldritch Blast I allowed to just work. But it's just an enhanced weapon. So, anyways, you hit
It's a
the thing.
+1 shillelagh. I mean, that's pretty magic.
I'm aware of that. So you hit the thing with the shillelagh, and you hit it with. So actually, I'll let you describe it because you have magical powers in there. You describe the kill.
Well, I turned from a badger to a bird, and then like at first I don't have my staff, and then I put my hands together and tears from the feathers just it almost did, and I just bonk
Yeah,
on the head.
Bonk bonk.
nice.
Yeah,
And
there's
then
nothing. It's an old man punishing someone for being on his lawn.
you bonk it on the head, and it falls down to the ground like poof, and it starts to like move a little bit. But then like the seed that was in the side of the stick gets stuck in the head, and like a little sprout comes up, and it's like and stops moving. All right, after that's going to be Jaxo's turn. Jaxel.
Okay. And I'm going to move over to there, and I'm going to pull out my rapier and attack. Do you allow switching of weapons, or is I have to drop to draw?
Technically speaking, dropping is a free action, and you can interact with one object for free as a turn, which is a free action. So you
Okay.
drop one, draw the other one.
Okay. And I'm going to. What is this status condition?
He looks uninjured. Well, aside from missing an arm and being really beat up, for a corpse that's walking around with holes in its chest and water-filled flesh, like water-soaked flesh, and seemingly held together by evil magics, and yeah, you can't tell.
Okay, that's a fair answer. I'm going to stab at the one with the purple circle. Why not?
Sure. That's a hit. That's 13 points of damage. Holy shit, that's a high DC for me to beat. Okay. So I have to beat an 18.
Yeah,
I almost did it.
finally
Rolled
a
off that
good
15.
damage roll.
Yeah. All right. Describe the kill with your rapier.
Okay, as I charge forward with a I kind of like it's kind of like a rapier. Rapiers still have like a slight blade, but it's like I kind of just flay kind of like a couple like little pieces off, and then I kind of use and then in like a kind of unlike the shoulder, and I kind of just use that to hit like a really good thick part, chop off the arm, and then do the same thing with the head, and then just kind of flops to the ground.
Into slabs of rotting meat.
Okay. And then it's going to be Vickrel. That viscera.
Vickrel's
in
like,
front of
yeah,
him.
like that. Do that more often. And then he's going to do an Eldritch Blast at the one directly in front of him.
Disadvantage, sir.
Yep.
You hit.
Noise. That's noise. Real noise.
About right there.
6 points of
Nice.
damage. It takes the 6. It's still standing. That's
And-
Duntar's turn. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Not for long, son. As Duntar steps up to the plate.
Hits. Do a lot of damage. Okay, so does that include the +2? It does. So it's going to be a DC
Yes.
15 I have to beat. Oh, man. Ah! Thuntar, describe your attack, please.
All right, so I would swing like while as I see him like stab it, I say, "No, like this," and I swing wide at this thing, just slamming it in the chest. Probably like almost snapping its spine in half.
Yep, absolutely. And even though it's like flopped to the side and like it can't even hold itself up, its legs are like barely, like the knees buckling into themselves. It's kind of like barely coming forward. Its spine is so snapped that not only is it folded in half, but its head is completely turned forward. Even though it's flopped forward, its head's turned backwards, makes it seem looking forward, and it starts chomping at because there's no reason for it to change its target because there's 3 targets, but its target's in front of him. It starts trying to like bite at the kneecaps of what's his name?
He's trying to kneecap you?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I still
Trying
have
to
my
cap
penalty,
you,
don't I?
cap a bit.
Dude.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
some
Drop higher one.
undead attitude.
Bite him, bite him, bite him, bite him. Oh.
Nope.
Epic fail.
You
All
miss.
Peck, you
Well,
you
loser.
can join into the fight if you'd like.
Uh-huh. I cast Thorn Whip,
Mm-hmm.
which is a d6. No, +6. Don't take that. That doesn't count.
I don't know. That was a roll. Oh, I wish it was a 1 again. That would have been amazing.
No,
Okay.
I would have accepted that. I would have accepted the aneurysm. Whatever this becomes.
Roll your damage, sir.
It's a large or smaller, so I could pull it closer. I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna.
Okay. Is a solid 1. No bonuses. Okay, I have to.
It's Thorn Whip. It's like a crappy. It's the druid ranged cantrip.
DC 6.
I would laugh so hard if you failed this one.
Oh
I
no,
would be so ready.
Jaxo.
Like I'd slam him with his.
Yeah, so
So Jaxo, let me describe how we set up for you right now. The Thorn Whip comes over and grabs him around one of his calves and kind of like pulls out his leg. It snaps the femur and it's like crumpled onto itself on the ground. But like one of its sad, weak arms and its other leg and even part of its head, it's like pushing itself back up and like trying to like tow at Visceral Cell.
You have
Okay.
pack tactics too, yeah?
yeah, and I keep forgetting to use that.
I know. That's why I was doing a gentle reminder.
And let's
Do your damage. Oh, come on,
Yeah.
make a
Stabberoonie.
save. Dude, this is just fun for me, even if we're just wasting time. It's just funny.
Oh
Yes!
no!
Visceral, it's your turn.
A mortal fucking zombie.
So
We're
with
just
your
circling
rapier,
up
you
now.
grab the thing.
You're
and
literally
you come up-
circling up on this thing and just clubbing it.
Visceral's going to Eldritch Blast and like he's just gonna like put his hand right on his face and just
Sure,
Eldritch Blast
with
him.
disadvantage.
That's fine.
Damn it, you hit. Okay, describe the kill because he just did that rapier into the back of like literally into its brain and started scrambling, but it's still there because there's no brain. So
So yeah, as I just put my hand on its face and I'm just like, you're going to hell. Its head just blows up.
awesome, and it falls. And with that, so don't we. We fall into our next break. We'll see you all in
Thank
just a
you.
few minutes.
My bladder thanks you, Scott.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome, William.
My bladder's called
What?
William? Okay.